This will be for the con assignment, solve similar triangles advanced. So if you can match two pairs of angles congruent from one triangle to the other, the triangles are similar by AA. Okay, that stands for angle, angle. So that will be the case for each problem in this exercise. So these diagrams will all be the same except for the side lengths. Okay, just to prove the triangles are similar, we have this small triangle right here, and that's inside this bigger triangle right here. They both use angle A, and they both have right angles. So the triangles are similar by AA, or angle, angle. Anyhow, you want to set up a ratio and proportion with two fractions. So the first fraction, we'll make that for the smaller triangle. And the second fraction, we'll make that for the bigger triangle. All right. And in the numerator, that will be the vertical side. So I'll just label that vertical. And in the denominator, that will be for the bottom part. So I'm just going to label that bottom. All right. And now we can fill in the side lengths. All right. So the vertical side on the small triangle, that's this side right here. So that's 3. And the bottom of the small triangle, that's this side right here. So that's 6. And now we're going to do the same thing on the big triangle. The vertical side on the big triangle, that's this side right here. That's X. And the bottom of the big triangle, that's this side right here. That's going to be 6 plus 3. All right, we have to add those two pieces or segments. So we know that 6 plus 3 is 9. So this is a 9 right here. All right, and now it's easy. You can cross multiply. 3 times 9. And that equals 6 times x. Solving for x, the opposite of times 6 is divided by 6. 6 over 6 cancels. And let me see. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. And we're left with 9 halves. So x is just 9 over 2. Or you can write 4.5, either one. So click inside the box and type 9/2. All right, so these diagrams are all the same. All right, let's set up our two fractions here. Remember, in the numerators, we're going to put the vertical side. Okay, that just means the up-down part. And in the denominators, we're going to put the bottom side. All right. And the first fraction is going to be for the small triangle. And the second fraction is going to be for the big triangle. All right. So the vertical side of the small triangle, remember the vertical is the up-down part. That's this side right here. That's x. The bottom of the small triangle, that's this side right here. That's 10. The vertical side of the big triangle is this side right here. That's 3. And now the bottom of the big triangle, that's this side right here. That's going to be 10 plus 1. Okay, this piece right here is 1. So 10 plus 1 is 11. All right, now you cross multiply. X times 11 equals 10 times 3. Solving for x, the opposite of times 11 is divided by 11. The 11s cancel. 10 times 3 is 30. And the denominator is 11. We can't reduce that fraction, so you just type 30/11. All right, and just so you know, if there's one where you can reduce the fraction, they do make you reduce it. All right, one more. Set up the fractions the same each time because these diagrams are the same ones each time. Okay, the vertical side of the small triangle, that's this side right here, and that's 6. The bottom of the small triangle, that's this side right here, and that's 10. The vertical side of the big triangle, that's this side right here, that's 10. The bottom of the big triangle, that's this side right here, that's going to be 10 plus x. Okay, remember you have to add this piece and this piece to get the bottom length of the big triangle. All right, and now you cross multiply. Make sure you use parentheses on this expression here. So it's going to be 6 times 10 plus x. And that equals 10 times 10. Distributing the 6 times 10. 6 times positive x is 6x. And 10 times 10 is 100. Okay, solving for x, you want to subtract 60 on both. 60 minus 60 cancels. Bring down your 6x. 100 minus 60 is 40. Solving for x, we divide both sides by 6. And of course, the 6's cancel. Now, just to show you, I'm going to enter this as the answer, but this is not reduced yet. And watch when I type in 40 divided by 6 in the box. Okay, I'll click in the box here, and I type 40/6. And now if I leave that as my answer, it will say your answer is almost correct, but it needs to be simplified. All right, so if you need to reduce, if you got it correct, but you didn't reduce, they give you a second chance. Okay, these are both even numbers. 40 divided by 2 is 20. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Final answer. You can't reduce that any further. So in the box, we're just going to type 20/3. All right. So inside the box, 20/3.